settle.
You're really getting into the whole announcing thing, huh?
Yeah, it's all that sugar and coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, the writer and creator of Red vs. Blue, and also the voice of Leonard Church, Mr. Burnie Burns!
Of course, the gentleman who keeps it all together and gives us the best source of material for the Drunk Tank podcast. I like these car seats they have up here. It's like we're going on a road trip together.
We're all like on a talk show.
What's that?
I feel like I'm on a talk show.
Yeah, we're going to find out which one is the father today. Just kidding. Neither one of them have sex with girls, so. So how are you all doing? Okay, well, I mean, this is usually, we don't have a lot to show, but we do have some fun videos for you all to watch. I thought maybe we could start off, how many of you watched the Rooster Teeth, aka Drunk Tank podcast? All right, well, if you have the videos up there, we want to cue up the RTAA video. Oh, so we don't have video? No. Bear with us. Why don't we ask some questions? I'm going to hook up video up here and we can play it up here, right? Oh, look at that. Thumbs up. Okay. So, hey, Eric's gone already. Does anybody here have a Macintosh adapter? This is a completely disorganized panel. Does anyone have a Macintosh adapter for DV to VGA, by any chance? Yeah, look at that. This is the right crowd to ask that question. Alright, so why don't we go ahead, anybody have a quick question to start off with, so while we're doing that we can vamp. So questions are up here, a line here. Why don't we ask like maybe 5 or 6 questions while we're doing a little tech prep work. So come up here to the microphone up here if you have a question to ask.
He's quick. That kid's gonna murder someone.
There you go.
Oh, Red Dead, maybe. They love it.
Am I in the way of the screen right here?
So where's our adapter? Did we find it? Oh, you liar! Anybody else got an adapter for that? Why don't you call Eric, because he had one, but we turned him down because we thought we could show video.
You turned down an adapter?
No. It's in hindsight, I got to reevaluate my life. Let's see. Well, before that guy lied, everything was fine. Okay, so good. This actually gives me more time to close down porn windows. Okay. Let's do that. It's not that kind of panel, sir.
Questions. Things like Church being a ghost at the beginning turned out to be a key plot point in the massive story of him being an AI. Ever since you started doing this in season 1, how far ahead had you planned the story and how far did you see things?
Joel, we're going to need subtitles on some of these questions. We're from America, we're kind of stupid. You guys might have heard that.
I like that you pulled out a notepad. That's great. That's a prepared question right there.
So the question, if I'm understanding correctly, sir, was early storyline elements such as Church being a ghost, etc. Were those intended to be that way all along? Is that right?
Yep, it's actually, he has no voice, so I was just asking.
You have no voice?
Yes.
Oh, God. Are you just really super in character, or you literally have no voice? Yeah, he didn't answer the questions. I kind of painted you in the corner there, didn't I? Well, in answer, no. So Red vs. Blue has been running now for 9 years. We finished making the 9th season. It hasn't finished airing yet. We have an episode to show if... Don't cheer too loudly, because we might all end up huddled around my laptop to watch it. So I can tell you that we did not sit down and write out 10 years of narrative storyline in 2003. So there's things that we kind of built on, as we went along the way. I can tell you that most of the major storylines that we have in place now, we started really working on about season 3. So when you see the freelancers start to kick up a lot more, and when Wyoming shows up and we start to build on that, that's when some of those major chunks, those big bricks of the storyline started to go into place.
I mean, originally it was Donut gets his armor. Was pretty much thought out, if that's correct, right? And then after that, it was sort of kind of on the fly? Is that right?
We wrote 6 episodes when we first started off. And we got to the point where Donut gets his armor. And ever since then, he's just been trying to get out of his armor the entire time. So.
It's not pink, it's light red.
You've seen the episode. I feel so weird. I feel so weird that there's not like a table or something in front of me. It's just, I feel like we need like a I don't know why do I feel weird?
How can you refuse that offer? Man wants to be furniture. He has aspirations. What's that?
Did you fight him?
Did I fight who?
The table.
No.
He only fights animals. He only fights animals.
Yes, this fine young gentleman right here in the Griffball shirt.
First of all, I love Caboose, and I think I said that for everyone here today.
Caboose loves you back. Thank you very much.
And
Yeah, great. Really happy for you.
this is for Joel. What is your favorite line as Caboose in the whole Red vs. Blue series?
There was one like monologue where Caboose was doing a eulogy for church and he got everything messed up, but I don't really remember how it went. But I do remember that. Sheila, go back to me. I made you a Do you guys have muffins down here? Yeah. Thank God, because I don't know if you like name something different down here. Like I don't know what if we need.
Yeah, except they're called bread or ruse.
And also, Joel, is it okay if you do the rest of the panel as Caboose?
Well, I'll keep drinking and we'll see how it goes.
He actually does most of his appearances as
You
Caboose.
guys are like the opposite of Alcoholics Anonymous.
I don't know how close I should hold this. Yeah, okay. It says, well, the plot line is like the text fails at, well, my voice sounds terrible. Is the text fails at things, but
How you've always sounded like that, we just never want to.
It doesn't matter, we can't understand what you're saying anyway.
But how badly does she fail at things? Like, she doesn't fail at breathing, but she failed in her fight versus Meta and Washington in the last episode of season 8. So
Yeah.
when does she fail and when doesn't she? Is there a sort of...
Well, it's like ultimately she fails. So the problem with the text characters, you know, is she's based on the memory of the director, this woman that he knew that was very tough, but ultimately she died somehow or some way. And so kind of the tragic thing about her is that, you know, since church is the memory of the director and she's based on that, ultimately she doesn't really have a chance. You know, she's this complete badass and she can do these very cool things, but she's ultimately doomed to fail at some point. And if she failed at breathing, that would be a really short story. So we have to take her along some path, you know, some path where she makes commitments, and then Tucker, you know, kind of touched on this year. It's like, or this season, where it's pretty dark that church just kind of brings her back again and again, kind of against her will.
So it's just that she fails at important things.
Yeah, whereas the Red vs. Blue guys just fail at everything. You gotta have variety to keep the show going.
Hey Bernie, I'd like to thank you for coming out last night to the Rooster Teeth event. I'm still recovering from that because yeah, there's a shit ton. I mean, a lot of alcohol. Where were you two? What the hell?
You were sleeping.
I was sleeping.
Oh, you were right. So you were he was sleeping.
I don't know what happened. I was on a plane I'm like a baseball fan, and I got on a plane, and Game 1 of the World Series started, and then I got off the plane, and then Game 2 was in the 7th inning. And I didn't know what was going on, and I went and laid down, my head hit the pillow, I closed my eyes, and then I opened my eyes, it was like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, took an 8-hour power nap.
Who's winning the World Series?
The Texas Rangers?
So you two were in bed at a hotel while he was at.
But not together.
Oh,
Different rooms.
well, as far as Joel knows. I'd like to snuggle.
Yeah, that made it weird. Did these mics work? Oh, now I have 2 mics up here. That makes me doubly as important. Oh, look at this. Hey.
Is the sword functional?
No. That's not gonna work.
Is it? The question is it a Halo 2 or Halo 3 sword? Because if it's a Halo 2 sword, then you can like lock onto anything. We should pick an audience member. See how that works out.
Okay, we're gonna adapt on the fly here. Does anybody have a laptop that has a VGA out?
I like this. We should do panels like this all from now on, like this, where it's just like they contribute to the making of the panel. We're just put it together.
Anybody have ideas for season 10? This is we can technical go fish.
We can figure it out.
Does anybody have a laptop that's VGA out on it, by any chance? Anybody? Well, you guys are the wrong crowd. Wow, I thought you guys were nerds. You guys are totally different than American nerds.
On the other side is the IEEE convention. Maybe they would have to have stuff, right?
I don't think the IEEE convention would have proprietary Mac products. That would go against their philosophy, wouldn't it?
So
That joke is hilarious if you get standards in computing, by the way. Alright, sorry.
Yep. I just want to say first off, Burnie, you look amazing from your weight loss and everything.
Thanks, bud.
I'm starting being up. Just in the process of starting up.
I'm down 60 pounds, which I think is like 85 stone.
My only question was that in season 9 you've done amazing stuff with the animation and everything, but you've sort of, in my opinion, sort of pulled off from the Red vs. Blue original guys. And are we going to see any more in that in season 10? Is it going to be more towards the freelancers or more for the Red vs. Blue guys? Or obviously you can't say too much because it's secret.
Anyway.
you give us a VGA adapter and we'll...
That is a good corporate strategy. Oh great, we get to close somebody else's corner windows. What's that? Yeah, so we're gonna need the hard drive back that we sent up here. Let me see. This is a Sony product. I don't know if we'll play Microsoft's Halo. We'll find out though.
This is like a Star Trek episode unfolding in front of everyone.
Joel, I prefer to think of it more like MacGyver.
See, I don't know that you guys would get that, but you totally get that. You know what MacGyver is.
TV shows.
What's the password? Just tell everyone.
Password's admin.
What's your name? Jacob. Everybody give a hand to Jacob for giving us.
And if this doesn't work, make sure to blame Jacob.
Yeah.
You're on the hook. We know your name now.
There's a lot of pressure. I'm nervous. All right, go ahead and log in here.
Don't be nervous, Jacob. This is like
Hold that so it doesn't fall.
that one time in '97 where I downloaded that porn. Now it's gonna get accidentally like shown in front of a giant audience of people. Don't worry, Jacob. We'd like to look at your cookies.
Why don't we take another question?
It's a really violent script.
Or a question.
Oh, in season 10, is it going to be more Red vs. Blue or more freelancer stuff? That's all the main question was.
Ooh, who's this girl's number? Mel. Is that Mel? Smell a guy or girl? It's a friend.
How long have you been seeing each other? She's gonna be pissed to find out that you've been seeing Mel.
Once again, or?
So your question was something.
Take 3.
All right, now we're going to see more of the original characters in season 10 or more of the freelancers. Well, we're in a combination storyline where we're finishing up the storylines that were started in season 6, Reconstruction, and telling how everything started with the Freelancer Project or Project Freelancer. So I would say that season 10 will be a lot like season 9. It'll be an even split of the red versus blue guys on an adventure, balanced against the freelancers doing their thing.
And also, sorry, it was going to be any more of the Washington as part of the group from season 8. That was the last.
Yeah, sure. It's these two right here. He's posting it on Pirate Bay. What is that? That's some kind of video player? I'm not sure. What was your question?
Where did he go?
Did you have a follow-up, sir?
Is there going to be any more of Washington from season 8 continue on in season 10?
That is a really good question. You mean Washington when he joined the Blues?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I'm just going to say yes.
He's going to say yes. Okay. It's one of those things where I really would like to tell you, but it's a lot more interesting, we think, for you guys to watch it than it is to hear about it at a panel.
I mean, you have to buy the DVD now. You've committed at this point, right?
Yeah, maybe then we can afford to have a real laptop. A presentation. But I'm actually in the process right now of writing season 10, and we have a big read-through. We're bringing in all the actors, which I think is now up to 28 actors that are in the principal cast of Red vs. Blue. We're bringing them all in for a big table read in the studio. It'll be the first time we've all been in one location at one time, except for the girl who plays Agent South, who can't make it. She's the only one. What a bitch. Fucking it up for everybody. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Josh. Long-time viewer, first-time question asker.
No pressure.
First of all, I'd just like to say, Joel, you are the reason I get out of my bed in the afternoon. You are my flame, you are my passion, I love you. No, no, no.
It's really funny because on a previous question we learned that Joel is the reason that Brandon gets into bed.
Made it through.
Jacob, everybody. All right, so let's try this. Let's give this a shot. Pray to God you can play a QuickTime movie. Otherwise, at this point, yeah.
Drag it.
Just drag it?
Yeah, to make it full screen.
Okay, you see this button right there? Don't tell me what to do. Okay, so this is our latest Rooster Teeth animated adventure made by one of our community members who we recently just hired, Jay or Dan. And this is obviously Kara's exciting day. Can we test audio here? I guess it's going to be okay.
So, how long have you been here now, Kara?
About 6 months now.
Wow, really? Jesus. So what's your most exciting part of your day, Kara?
It has this grill that looks like the escape pod from Star Wars.
It does.
You can open it up and see droids inside. That's how droids talk, by the way.
A mechanical pencil before? This is crazy. It's like a pencil, dude. You push the button like a pen. It's like a pen.
Exactly, see? It's your favorite part of the day when people walk in, you turn them away, and they have these sad looks on their face, and they're like, oh, and they go back to their car crying, and like their kids are like, why, Mommy? Kara wouldn't let us in.
Yeah, they're like eating ice cream and you knock it out.
Take it up and eat it.
You push them down and you dirt in their face.
Dreams for you. Somebody was here last week, and she was like, get out. I saw them like they're walking shame through the parking lot, like, oh.
We get to keep the laptop, right?
It's not a prize for the best question. You just came back from America? Well, we live there, pal, so you're not impressing us. Where were you in America? That sucks. California's stinky. What part of California were you? Oh! Wow. This is Eric.
Hey! Eric.
So he works at our new distributor for Red vs. Blue down here in Australia and New Zealand, and he's going to make it very easy for you all to get hold of Red vs. Blue DVDs in retail stores and make it a little bit easier, hopefully, on shipping to ship from our store here to Australia. So,
Now, where are you going? You trying to hop? You have more work to do? What's that? What's going on? Wait, you have work?
and he literally ran, I think, like
Go to the pub?
2 kilometers.
Casino. We're going to casino later. Yeah. All right.
Okay, now that he's gone. I didn't have the heart to tell him it's too late. All right.
Sorry, just one more thing. My question was, do you guys have any stromboli? Also, is it like a calzone? Also, what's a calzone?
Do we have it like on a theoretical level? Or?
Like, just like here.
Joel?
Well, see, I mean, down here you have an excuse. I mean, because I don't know, but you do know, don't you? Do you guys know what a stromboli is?
There was a guy up there just...
You guys don't know what a stromboli is?
That gentleman in the middle there does. He actually explained it to me before.
Do you guys know what a calzone is?
That's enough.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Are there any other sandwich-related questions?
Really?
I'm just curious.
We've reached the culinary and educational portion of the panel. We hope you enjoyed it. Okay, let's take a couple more questions, and then how about if we watch... Well, we're only halfway through. We're almost ready to go. We can watch the newest episode of Red vs. Blue, which will air... Yes?
Hi, I'm Cherie. I was just wondering, what's your view on like hiring people from outside the US? Because I know you've got like, you've had Gavino over, you've got Ben doing website stuff.
Move closer.
It's hard. You need a job before you can move there.
Yeah, it's hard. Like the visas are really strange because in America, to bring someone into the country and give them a job is insanely difficult. But to just take the money and send it out of the country and let them pay taxes in another country, they have absolutely no problem with us doing that. There's like no checks and balances there. It doesn't seem like. So it's a hard process. Usually when we find somebody who's a qualified applicant, it's a pretty long deal to get them qualified for citizenship in the U.S. or for a visa. We're working on Gavin right now. Ben's always in the process too, but he's a uni student in the UK. And we're in the process right now of trying to hire Blondie, aka Barbara, to be a community manager, to bring her down from Canada. So we're not opposed to it, obviously, but it does make it a little bit more difficult. Why, do you know someone who'd like to apply?
I'm graduating animation.
So we'll do an on-the-fly job interview here. What would you like to do for us at Rooster Teeth Productions?
Something as a part of your creative team.
Something part of our creative team? We don't have a creative team.
You've got animators, that counts as something.
What's that?
You've got animators, that counts as something.
Yeah, we got Monty. He's not creative as much as he's just completely insane. It's a very fine line between the two things. Joel, what do you think? What do we need right now in our creative team?
Creativity.
I can do that.
We're really looking, I don't know, for any idea. Colors, I don't know.
But if you are interested, seriously, we do post jobs from time to time on the website, and then there's always jobs at Rooster Teeth. And you can send, especially if you're an artist who has a portfolio, or an animator who has a reel, we would love to take a look at it.
Awesome, I've done it.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brandon reads all those emails. So if you didn't get a response, punch him. Hey, want to look through Jacob's laptop?
Yes.
Jacob, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Turn this down.
What's that?
He says it's a school laptop.
Jacob, are you telling us his laptop was stolen? All right, so how about 2 more questions, then we can watch this episode. Can we don't forget internet here? One thing I'd love to show Michael's Rage Quit's first video. You know, it's always interesting too because, I mean, she asked a legitimate question that we do get asked quite a bit, and that is how to come to work at Rooster Teeth. And it's really weird the path that most people took to end up at the company.
All of them were pretty different.
Yeah, everybody was really different. Like Monty was a good example too. We saw a video that he made online called Haloid, which was Master Chief fighting Samus from Metroid.
Have you seen that?
Yeah. And then awkwardly making out at the end, so everybody's a girl.
That's pretty much the curveball at the end of Red vs. Blue at this point. They're all going to take their armor off and just be hot chicks. Start making out. No one's going to see that coming.
Yeah, except for Caboose. Caboose is a kitten. Well, we found him through Haloid, obviously, and because it was Halo related, and we just called him and said, we want to work with you. And at the time, he really wanted to go work for a video game company. I think he went to go work for Midway, which then closed down, and then he went over to Namco. So it took us like 3.5 years to get to the point where we hired Monty, and everybody's on a different path like that. And I was gonna, if we had internet, I could show you, but I don't think we can log on here. There's Wi-Fi. This is awesome. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check. Hey, Jake, you want to come here and try to figure out how to log into Wi-Fi on your computer? So then, in between all this stuff, we'll show you the first video that we ever saw Michael make, and this is probably like 6 months ago. Rage Quit. He made a video that just absolutely cracked me up. I'm not gonna be responsible for viruses on your computer, or on your stolen computer. And so we can take a look at that. But let's answer another question in the meantime.
Hi, my name is Edith. I have a question. During season 3, what were you on exactly when you were making the script? Like, were you on any narcotics? Were you drinking?
What are you saying?
Well, season 3 went for a pretty long time. It went for like almost 2 hours, and
yes, that was our longest one, 2.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask.
See, in Australia, that's like 4 kilometers.
10 stone.
And it seemed like you were on something to make it for that long.
I think I'm on it now, actually. That was just a long season. I think we were just getting, really good with the machinima stuff because we've been working with Halo 1 for so long at that point. And it was the first time we ever went outside Blood Gulch Canyon. And plus that was the time, I think that was the first time, Joel, when you and I got in the argument of who's the one that's making Caboose so stupid. Right?
You mean clever?
Clever.
So you weren't on any glucose at all?
What webpage is not available? Google? It's the apocalypse. That one? It's that one, Jacob.
So you weren't on glucose, just so it's clear.
No, that one was just a really long production cycle, and actually we did learn after that, let's not make a 2.5-hour movie every season, just because it's harder to fit bonus features on DVD, and we can wear people out too.
You were not on glucose at all? Are you serious?
Is this a serious question? Is this an intervention for me on my glucose addiction? How do you know what glucose is? Is that sugar?
I mean...
That's why I'm asking.
Is this are we diabetics? I don't know.
I think she's saying we're really sweet. We love you too.
Free public Wi-Fi? Free.
Jacob, this is what it's like to actually be on the internet. It's you standing here and a bunch of people yelling all the time.
That was like every comment section I've ever read in my life.
We got another question?
I'm Jordan, and I'm a pretty big fan of VB. And I wanted to ask, how did you get the idea? Did you just play Halo and had voices and then evolved from that?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Joel, how did you first hear about it? Because Joel was an actor that I worked with in college, and then he moved away to LA. So what was your first?
I think I got a call from Matt, and Matt was like, "Hey, what's up, Joel?" And I was like, "Hey," and I'm much. And he's like, "Hey, Burnie has this thing going on the internet, and it's sort of kind of working out. People seem to like it. I don't remember what it was, like episode 1 or 2, and it was like, maybe you should play a role in this or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And for the first 2 episodes, I thought I was Donut, which is really confusing.
Oh, cool. So you guys are going on the internet up there? Is that in the tech booth? You guys are the internet? Can you search for this on YouTube? This is awesome. It's like Siri on my iPhone. I can actually just voice command the whole internet. Yeah, can you do a search, go down, and search on YouTube for, I'm sorry, yeah, go up. I guess we go. And then look for Crackdown 2 Orbs. And it's probably going to be Crackdown 2 Orbs. When you do the search, it'll probably be Crackdown 2 Orbs bullshit. Yeah. And so this was a video when they searched for it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, 2 Orbs. Okay, and then we'll play this. So we saw this video online, and when we saw it, we laughed so hard at it for a week and a half. We thought we have to hire this kid. So why don't we go ahead and watch this? Yeah, there should be audio at this point already. It's muted.
Yeah, you have to change this on mute.
If you hold on a second, guys. If you could go back to the beginning, and then in the toolbar, looks like the volume is muted right there. There we go. And then go back to the beginning of it.
Sorry, for you, Corinne.
Alright, Crackdown 2. I don't know why I torture myself with this game, but 8,000 fucking collectibles. Let's do it! I'm gonna get this order. Alright. Come here, you son of a bitch! God damn it. Fuck! Look at this shit. Who put this in the game? Why? Here we go. Oh, fuck. Going up? Is it going down? Oh, you fucking cocksucker. Look at... Damn it.
You need to get up close to the observer.
No shit. Ah, crap. No. Get it, you son of a bitch. What the fuck? It like crawls until I get right near it, and then it just fucking goes. Woo! Speed on me. Come on. I hate these fucking things. Damn it. I'm never gonna catch this fucking thing. It's definitely impossible. No, seriously, like, I don't think it's possible to get this fucking orb. I'd like to see one person on Xbox Live who got it, and if they say that they got it, you're lying. Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't even know where it went. You fucking piece of shit. Oh shit. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Thank you to the gentleman in the booth for showing that, for getting us on the internet to see that. I love that video. And so it's just one of those things where it's, we watch internet stuff all the time. It's what we do. I mean, I love internet culture. We're constantly, just browsing the web. It's our main source of entertainment. And so it's kind of our philosophy that at Rooster Teeth, I mean, the things we make, we try to make things that we like, and we just figured there's enough people out there like us that if we like it, they'll like it as well. And so when we found that, we thought we had to hire that guy right away. And he now makes a show for us called Rage Quit. Every time he puts out an episode, it's like 2 million hits an episode, 2 million views every time he puts up a single one. So it's been nuts. It's been a great success. How about next question?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. That was the easiest question ever.
Hi, my name's David, and this is a question about the drunk tank. Can we have way more financial advice from Joel?
Run!
No, man, you make me
Your
feel...
country needs to de-lever from the United States of America.
You make me feel so good right now living here.
You guys, I hear you have a...
That's gonna be the...
I hear you guys have a slight housing bubble, but that's okay. It's like Australia. But it's okay. You guys have got to de-lever from the United States of America, because we're in trouble.
This is actually the first spin-off podcast. And Rooster Teeth.
Can we
make a microphone for an hour?
Can we make a second one then, just of him just talking about finance?
I could. I get really just hammered, just go off, but I could try. I can't. I'm not really good at hooking up the audio equipment. So we may run into a snag there. But
just put a microphone in your office while you rant.
I could do it. I'll be like the crazy YouTube guy. We're like, hey.
Anyway, that's it for me.
What do we like the crazy YouTube guy? Where do you think you work? You're on YouTube, and you're crazy.
That's a good. It could get worse for me, probably.
It probably could. Yeah, Joel, we were actually getting on a 16-hour flight, and Joel was convinced that the country wouldn't exist when we landed. That it was all going to be over. And I know you guys cheer for more financial news, but you really don't want it. You don't want him going that crazy every single week. You'll get numb to it.
Hi guys, I'm a huge fan. Just wanted to know, I know you've explained why Red vs. Blue Animated didn't continue beyond the first episode, but if you got like animators in for you personally, like you did with Monty for the 3D stuff, would you ever consider continuing or rebooting that?
No, probably not. Just because there was he's talking about an actual animated version of RVB that we did that was traditional 2D hand-drawn cell animation.
How many of you know of that?
Yeah. Okay, I can switch over to the Mac because I actually have that clip on there, but it was just one of those deals where it's nobody's core study or field of focus, and so the way we do that is we write the show, write the episodes, we act them out, and then we just send it off, and we just sit there and wait, and then it comes back, and we make notes, and that's not the way that we like to work. I mean, we like to be able to do this stuff. Like even when Monty does the animation, you're going to see some cool stuff here in a second. Great segue. It's not just Monty. I mean, Monty does all the choreography and the animation, but there's a lot of people that touch it and make it look really, really awesome. Like all the lighting, and Joel does the sound effects for the episodes. So it's like, we just like to work on the stuff. Kapew!
That's pretty much how it sounds in the raw format. I just go kapew, and
he literally does the sound effects.
It's all filters after that.
So do you guys want to watch the newest episode? I think we're back with sound here, so just in case, I'll be back with you in a second. But this is going to air this Monday.
Tuesday. Comes out Tuesday. Still won't start, huh?
No, but it's getting there.
Did you try checking the starter?
What a brilliant idea. Next you're going to ask me if I tried the keys.
You had keys?
No.
How do you know so much about vehicles?
Well, during the training, we had to learn to care for our equipment. Plus, I've always liked cars.
Training, huh? Was that before...
Before what? Before I was killed? Before you brought me back as whatever I am now?
Oh, you know about that?
Well, of course I do. I know what you know. You made me.
Well, no, not me.
Whatever. Him.
Hey, why did he do it? I don't even remember when you first came around. You were just kind of there one day. It was like a training session or something like that.
Yeah. Wyoming and Maine. Big dummies.
But why did he bring you back?
You know what, Church? I don't know. You tell me. He didn't exactly ask me what I wanted. I just kind of came along for the ride. I didn't get a vote.
But you were there when Alpha was there. Nobody else was.
I don't know. What can I say? I guess we were inseparable. There you go. Tank's fixed. See what happens when you treat something right?
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I do.
Nice work, mate.
Yeah, subtle as always. Response team's probably on the way.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hold on. Coming through. It's me. Look out.
Here they come.
For a second, Jacob said he turns his bass way up because he listens to lots of dubstep. Hey, Jacob, you want to come over here and turn it down? Is that a possibility?
We're in the moment.
You okay with all that hair?
Chill.
Okay. I'll back up. Okay, well, if you guys are okay with the bass, enjoy the rest of this.
The package is secure. Heading home.
Excellent work, Agent Texas.
Thank you, sir. Better luck next time, Carolina.
What do you guys think? I told you, hot girl in armor, right? That's an actual person from the site. We actually found a user from our site, and we brought her in and actually got her face scanned and put her face on that character. Pretty crazy
They're both pretty hot, not gonna lie.
They are both pretty hot. They are both, yes, it's true. Okay, did that change any of your questions at all? No question. What was your question?
That's my question now. Should have looked at my question. Well, for one, if you're looking for a visual designer, I just finished school and one of my subjects was visual communication. I actually designed my jumper I'm wearing right now.
Nice.
Yep. And I've got Texas on the back.
Nice, okay. See, Brandon's your guy. Did you bring your resume? See,
I'm getting a reference next week from my VisCom teacher. But, my question was, what are girly laps? Because, seriously, what are they? Girly laps.
Say that again?
Girly laps?
Girl laps. Girly laps.
Yeah.
What's a girly lap?
What is a girly lap?
It's from the show you're in. Just gonna put that out there.
I thought that was like a seatbelt for girls or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we never really determined what girly laps were. Do you guys have girly push-ups here? It's based on girly push-ups.
I'm gonna not say a joke here.
Can anyone in the tech booth tell me, should I have a certain resolution or refresh rate on this? Should I know?
The question
It's a little jittery, unfortunately. 50? 50 or 100? Okay.
Round by zero.
So, Brandon, look at you, buddy.
Brandon knows everything. He's like, I know nothing about Final Cut. I've been working in Final Cut for like 4 years, and I still don't know what the hell's going on. So I just come to Brandon.
Yeah, but my resolution's still screwed up here, Brandon. And also, never ever say that Brandon knows everything. It's just not true.
Well, about Final Cut. There are no magnets in Final Cut.
Okay, well, I also want to point out that we filled this theater, so we actually have added another panel tomorrow at 9 a.m. However, we asked if you got into this panel that you kind of defer to people who weren't able to make it in this round. But when the episode does come out on Tuesday here in Australia, there's something I want you to go back and notice. There is a shot in there where they go back and forth between the trucks. That shot is called Spiral, right?
Spiral A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
And how long is that one shot?
That one shot is close to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
about 80% of that one fight scene that they do is one long continuous
You just don't
shot.
do that.
Yeah.
You don't do it.
And so that was Monty sat down and said he wanted to have one long shot that goes back and forth between cars, and the camera keeps going around and around the characters while they fight. He put a ton of work into that. You should go back and take a look at it when the episode comes out.
Nathan too. I think Nathan worked on that one shot for 3 months. It is pretty intense.
Okay, we probably have time for what? Okay, so we have time for one more question. How about that? Okay, well this guy's saying shut up.
That was a good last question.
Okay, well, might as well do it quickly. Out of all the series that you've produced, who is your favorite character? Each and one of you.
Mine would be Bravo 3 from Panics. I don't know what it is about that guy, I just like that. Joel?
There's a character called Cecil, which he may or may not exist. I think he was in season 1 or 2, and he may or may not have been a mistake of being in the background of one of the shots, and users on the site saw him, and I decided to give him a name, and now he's legend.
I think the commissioner from the Griffball series, who's also in the Stranger Hood, same actor, the slimy or smarmy guy, greased hair.
Dutch Miller, that's played by Matt. Hey, listen, thank you all for coming out. We appreciate your support for now 8 years of Red vs. Blue.
We love you guys.
We love you. Australia. Hopefully you will spend some time in the convention, walk the floor, and come see us at our booth. Thank you very much for coming.